Hello party people, welcome to another week of school lunches. Should I call you the Wad Squad? I feel like that's what I call you, just not to your face. Anyway, it's another week of summer lunches, and this week I'm introducing, what am I gonna call it? Lunch around the world. Yes? No? I don't know. We're starting out in China-ish, that area. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy these lunches. One thing that I'm just now realizing that isn't in any of the lunches are fortune cookies. What? My dad used to open up fortune cookies like at the Chinese restaurants whenever we would go. He would open them up and say, "Help, help, I'm being held captive in a Chinese fortune cookie making factory." It was always my favorite thing, and it was always hilarious to me anyway. And now Alex does it to our kids. They don't understand it yet, but I think it's funny. Anyway, on to the lunches. I hope you enjoy them. Okay, it's day one. I've got my list of Asian themed lunches. We're so excited about it. So see how beautiful this is? Oh my gosh. Put this in any fruit salad and people would be like, oh, instantly it's fancy, right? It's awesome. Very, very mild taste. If you missed my last video, it has the texture of a kiwi and like chia seed pudding if you've ever made that. And it's a very, very mild taste. It doesn't really taste like much. Okay, so I'm learning with you, and I just cut a slit in it and it just peels right off. Okay, first day lunches around the world. We're starting out in China or Asia, somewhere in that vicinity. I don't know, guys. I'm just doing my best. All right, Pinterest is helping me out. I went to a local like Asian market, oriental market, and I had so much fun there. 3 of my siblings are half Chinese, and funny story, when I was growing up, I literally thought that I was part Chinese. I was like, my siblings are Chinese, surely I must be too. And I would like tell my friends, oh, I've got a little bit of Chinese, like totally wrong. Before I understood what like half siblings were. Oh my gosh, guys, the worst. Okay, anyway, I should have brought my sister along with me because she buys all the stuff like often. And she knows her way around. She knows the good stuff and the bad stuff. And I just went and bought what I thought would be good. Anyway, I found these, what are they technically called? Dumplings. They're like filled with, oh, here's a little inside of it. Pork filled little dumplings, I guess. Anyway, I just cooked them up in the microwave. I don't have a fancy steamer for them. Who cares, whatever. I got a dragon fruit and I just cut that up. I showed you guys me cutting that up. And then edamame. Eleanor has loved these, and I just threw some. Here's Wentworth's plate, half of one. I might cut it up or just see if I can pick it up and feed it to him. And then the edamame, some for him, and then a couple pieces of dragon fruit. So that's what Wentworth is having for lunch, and this is what the kids are going to be having for lunch. Yay!
I want.
Oh my word! For some reason, my camera wouldn't turn on. Hey guys, the second day. Is it the second day? Yes, it is. Of around the world. We are in China. Not really. We're in my house. But I bought these really cool Chinese flag pics. And when I say bought, I mean I made them. I printed them from my computer because I'm so fancy. Oh my god, I'm the best. Okay, so for today's lunch, we have artificial chicken flavor noodles from Mama. I don't really know, guys. I bought these from the Asian market, and Avelina came in the kitchen and she said, it smells like Chinese food. Wait, Avelina, what'd you say? Oh, yeah. She said, wait, is that Chinese food? I'm gonna love it. Okay, so I made the noodles. I probably made them the wrong way, but they come with like more than a seasoning packet. They have like a seasoning packet and then like a liquid chicken seasoning broth. I don't know what it is. And then a spicy packet. And I added 1 spicy packet. Whoops, that was my mistake. I also, some of you asked like, oh, what is Wentworth eating? He's eating right now to keep him quiet while I film. But I just gave him some noodles and watermelon and none of these because much too good for children, right? Okay, so again with the noodles, and then I just cut some watermelon because I'm getting so fancy, guys. I cut it into shapes. My chickens are gonna be so happy with all the scraps. And oh my gosh, phone call. I'm a mess over here, guys. A mess. And then these guys, so I don't know the technical, they kind of remind me of koala yummies. Yes, anyone else? Do you remember those? My too old for you to remember, something like that. Anyway, they used to sell these at Target. Maybe they still do. They used to be in the dollar section before the dollar section became like this amazing adventure, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's how I remember them. And the kids like them. I got the vanilla kind. They had chocolate and strawberry as well, but I went with this kind. It's basically a cookie, a dessert. I should double up on the watermelon, but I was getting tired of these hearts, so I'll probably just give them wedges, and that's not fun to look at. All right, anyway, that is day 2, and everything will be eaten, I'm sure, because if they don't eat it, I will. Not on mine. I'm cleaning up, and I didn't specify why I added the watermelon and why, to me, it is Chinese theme, and because whenever I go to a Chinese buffet, they always have watermelon as dessert. It's perfect, right? Watermelon and like cantaloupe and honeydew, all that good stuff. But I only have watermelon, so there we are. All right, guys. It's nice and rainy outside. I don't know if you can tell. This is my favorite kind of days. This is what is planned for today's lunch. What's today? Wednesday? Oh my gosh, earlier today, I legitimately forgot what day it was. That's summertime, you know what I mean? You just lose yourself. All right, had to fix my camera. I don't know what was wrong. Okay, so this is what's for lunch. All weird things that we typically never, ever, ever eat. So it'll be fun for the kids to see if they like it or not. I started out with these lumpia. And can I tell you, here's the package. They're pork. What are they're bite size? They're basically egg rolls. I don't know, guys. It says like Shanghai on there. But we had these years and years ago. A friend of ours, she's Filipino. She made them for us, so I always thought they were like Filipino, and I don't know. I didn't associate them with like Chinese food. Maybe they just share food. You know what I mean? What's Chinese food versus? Who knows? It's over my head. Anyway, it was at the Asian market, so I decided to pick some up because it was something that was familiar to me and didn't have like legs crawling out of it. Okay, and then I threw in this, I think they're called like mochi balls, mochi. Have you guys seen like the mochi ice cream, matcha? I don't know, it's not matcha because that's like the maca. What am I even saying? Here's the package. So if you can read Chinese, there you go, if you know what it is. They are strawberry, these particular ones. And Alex and I have gone to the Thai temples. This is, I cut one in half so you could see the inside. So there it is. Alex and I have been to Thai temples before, and they have something very similar to this. It's a dessert, but it's very mild dessert. Oh, you want a lobster chip? Basically, the inside tastes like strawberry, like that's the flavoring. And then the rest is just like kind of jello-y, kind of gelatin texture. I don't know. They're different. The flavor is very, very mild, which is, I think, a theme in like the Chinese culture. Nothing is too sweet. An orange for them, I think, is considered dessert. You know what I mean? Like that's the kind of desserts they have. Anyway, moving along, I threw in these lobster chips. And if you saw my Instagram stories a few weeks ago, I was at a friend's house and she was making these from like homemade kind of. They were so weird. It's like a little bean and she threw it in a pot of oil and it just like expanded into this. So, well, similar to this. Anyway, I thought these were really cool and the kids like them. They are artificial lobster flavored chips, which sounds like so bizarre, whatever. But I think the ones we had were shrimp flavored and they were white. They weren't as like salmon colored, you know what I mean? Another thing I've noticed is a lot of like the Chinese culture, they eat a lot of fish. Is that true? That's just what I've noticed. I don't know if that's true. Anyway, that is lunch today. Bone apple feet, people. I should have started this vlog out by saying like konnichiwa or something in Chinese. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll have to learn like a Chinese word. You know what? I think my dad taught me like sai chin. Is that goodbye? Ni hao ma. Ni hao ma. Is that right? Is that hello? Ni hao ma. I'm probably way off on my accent / pronunciation. All right, my camera died. I don't know if you guys heard my horrible pronunciation, but I also wanted to add that I cut up some cucumber. This is half a cucumber. I'll probably cut up another half because I'll share it. But since there's like nothing like of value here, I know there's some vegetables in here, but that's like deep fried and doesn't really matter. Anyway, I wanted to add some nutrition, so I cut up some cucumber and we'll have some hummus with it. All right, people, another day of lunches. I'm pretty excited about this one. There's a lot to cover, so I'm just gonna start. I also want to say, holy crap, it's almost the end of the week. What happened to the days? I don't know. Okay, starting off with these compartments, it's a hot food day, and you know, for no good reason, because it's summer, right? But for the Chinese theme, I feel like they always have soup. It's so good for you. And someone told me, and this is pretty common in Europe and stuff, and that's where I extract my knowledge because I've been there and I lived there for a while. But in China, they don't have ice water. So whatever they drink is, it's either like room temperature or hot, because it's apparently that's good for you. I don't know, moving along. It's soup in here. I got these containers. Aren't they darling? I got them from Target. This one and this one. So pretty, right? So I'll pop them open for you, show you what's inside. I got some, what are these? Chicken and vegetable dumplings. That is legit. And then these spoons. Oh my gosh, guys. So, can I tell you a story? I have lived with this spoon. Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. I have lived with this spoon. I've moved it all around with me from when I was like little. Middle school, high school age, probably middle school. And I want to say that my mom stole it from a Chinese restaurant, whether it was on purpose or an accident. I don't know. I don't ask questions, okay? Don't go after her. Avelina uses this for soup. And so I found these at the Asian market and I was like, look how darling they are. They have a freaking cat on them. Like, how can I say no to that? Look how stinking adorable that is. So I hope they really enjoy the switch up from like a boring old white spoon to that cat spoon. So that's what they're, well, you know what? Is it even good to eat a dumpling with that? Can they even like, whatever. I got chopsticks for them too, so I'll bust those out and I'll probably show them to you tomorrow. All right, and then I got some seaweed. I got a ton of seaweed from the Asian store, but my kids have eaten it all. How many were in there? 2, 4, 6, 8, 16. 16 packs they've eaten. And it's been like less than a week since I went. So needless to say, they are obsessed with seaweed. I got this kind from Publix, so I wonder how it will compare to what they're used to eating. So I'll let you guys know. I also got a different kind, like a different brand, so I'll let you guys know which one they like the most. And then, okay, these, oh my gosh, I don't know why, but they don't sell these in normal stores, normal grocery stores. However, they're in the Asian market. What the heck? I don't know how they got away with that deal. But they are the Kinder Happy Hippos, cocoa cream, and then we also got like a vanilla kind. Instead of the cocoa, it was just like vanilla kind in there. I don't know. They're Kinder, which always makes me happy, right? And I think my kids will really enjoy that. And then tamarind, is that what this is called? Fresh tamarind, and they have two kinds, sour and sweet. I went with the sour, and now I realize that was a mistake. I should have gone sweet. My husband saw those, and Alex was like, why did you get sour? I hate anything sour. And I thought, oh my gosh, I thought you liked these. So we normally get these at like a Jamaican place. So I don't know if they're Asian or Jamaican, whatever. They were in the Asian market, so I just got them. But basically, they come in a hard shell like this, and then you just like crack the shell open. Oh, well, that wasn't a very good crack. All right, let me do better for you. Oh gosh, it's so sticky inside. Inside is this little seed. I don't even really know what it is. Apparently, it's really good for you. And you just suck all the gunk off of it, and you don't eat the seed, and you don't eat the shell. So really, there's not much to eat. But it'll keep you busy. It's like pistachios. It'll keep you busy while you're eating it. Anyway, we'll see if the kids like the sour ones. My guess is not so much. But yeah, that is lunch for today. I've got a lot of mess going on today, but I wanted to show you guys how I'm assembling these spring rolls. And I'm making like kind of dessert style spring roll. So basically you get this, what is this officially called? Rice paper. All right, that's pretty cool. You can make any kind of spring roll you want. You can throw any kind of herbs, lettuce, rice. What are those beans called? Like spring beans or whatever they're called. Bean sprouts, that's what they're called. Shrimp, chicken, steak, what, you know what I mean? The possibilities are endless. However, for me today, and this might be more Thai related, but I have some mango that we need to be eating up. I have some jasmine rice, and I also have coconut milk, which is one of my favorite desserts, the coconut milk and mango. And I think I have a recipe of that on my channel, so I'll link it if I can remember. However, did you guys know coconut milk, if you let it sit, all the cream will come to the top. And they also now sell the coconut cream just in a can, which is amazing. But yeah, the milk is at the bottom. I don't know if you can tell, I kind of separated it. The cream was at the top and the milk separated at the bottom. Okay, moving on. This is the rice paper, and you just plop it into some warm water here, and that just makes it, you know, pliable. Pliable? I don't think this water is hot enough, so I'm gonna let it sit for a second. Okay, so here it is. Things are gonna get messy. I should probably get my tripod, but I am hella lazy. Okay, if you can see this rice paper on my black countertop, all right. One-handed, I'm so fancy. All right, so I'm just gonna plop some of this jasmine rice that I have cooked, and I mixed it in with a little bit of the coconut milk, just to give it more of like a dessert-ish flavor. You can also add sugar to this if you wanted to, like to the milk. Oh, this is gonna be so delicious. Even if my kids don't eat this, dude, I will. Okay, and then I just sliced up some mangoes. Ooh, real fancy like. See it over here? I just sliced it, tried to make it fancy, didn't work out. That's my life, who cares? All right, is that too much mango for one? I don't care. And then you just roll it. Oh my gosh, I wanna eat this right meow. And then you fold the sides in like a real professional here. And then keep rolling it up. And I'll make another one, and hopefully that one comes out a little better. All right, here it is. We're all finished making them. And can I tell you, I want to make like 7 more of these. I haven't eaten them yet, but I just know they're gonna be amazing. Okay, so for today's lunch, oh, you might be wondering, what the heck is this, Kim? This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. These are chopsticks. Obviously, you probably know what they are, but we've never had them before in our house. They're kid-friendly, AKA adult-friendly, if you are not used to eating with chopsticks. And so it just makes it easier to like pick up the, well, easier. And you know what? Is it the Chinese who have the tradition of like every pebble of rice? Are they called pebbles? No, they're called grains. Hello, get an education. Every grain of rice that you leave on your plate after eating a meal is like a pimple on your wife's face. I remember hearing that somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where. Okay, moving on. What did we make? What are we gonna eat? I made this mango spring roll. You guys saw that. I also threw in an orange. Great dessert. Also great vitamin C and all that good stuff. The seaweed snacks. This is the second time, not the second time, the second brand that I bought. So I'll let you know which one my kids like more. This one's sesame though, now that I see. And the other one I think was salt. My fridge is open. The second one was sea salt. And then this is fried rice. I made this all by myself, not from a Chinese restaurant. Can you tell there's no vegetables in it? Okay, not my favorite, but this is like a good dinner when I have nothing in my fridge, nothing in my pantry. It's just rice, eggs, and what is this, ham, I think. And then what I do, what my dad always did, how he always made it, was like Italian style Chinese rice, Chinese fried rice. He puts Italian seasoning in everything. Garlic powder's in there, and that's just how I grew up eating it. There's a little bit of soy sauce. And then if you're feeling real fancy, like I do, I throw in some sriracha or just regular hot sauce if you want it. It just gives it a little more flavor. But for the kiddos, I leave it plain. And that is that Italian style Chinese fried rice for you. I don't know, that just reminds me of home, and I make it every now and then. It's delicious. Shout out to my dad. I know he watches these videos. He's the coolest. Okay, that is everything that they will be eating, and I'll let you guys know what seaweed snack my kids prefer. I'm gonna gobble into these too. Hopefully I can make more. I just need to make more rice. I have plenty of these left. Holy cow, there's like there's 22. Wait, nope, they're 22 centimeters. How many come in here? I don't know. There are so many in here. All right. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. It's the end of the week other than their review on those. But I am so stoked for the finale of The Bachelor, the Men Tell All series. This is kind of like lunches and bachelorette talk. I don't know, I'm obsessed with it, guys. I should start like making a weekly video recap of it, but I feel like no one would watch it, so I have to sneak it into videos that people actually do watch. Anyway, I was shocked with the Men Tell All. I wasn't that excited to watch it because, to be honest, I feel like the men this season like weren't that great. I don't know. I got weird vibes from them. My favorites were the final two, so I feel like why would I watch it? However, Jordan, the model, oh my gosh, he was hilarious. I am surprised they gave him so much screen time. Who else was there that was really funny? Oh, the guy that apologized. I don't even know his name. He brought out the choir. I was like, dude, leave, you're dumb. And then David, the bully, I feel like, ugh. Oh, the main event was Jason. I feel like he's such a stand-up guy, and I feel like Blake will be the next Bachelor if he doesn't make it. I don't know if Garrett or Blake is gonna make it. My pick is Garrett, so I feel like Blake will be the next Bachelor. However, if he turns it down for some reason, I feel like Jason would be a good runner-up. I feel like he's just a good stand-up guy, you know? But I also am not sure if he's just doing it for the cameras. I don't know his like side hustle or personal gain that he would get from it. Anyway, that's my take on it. Let me know your thoughts down below, and I will see you next time. Bye. Did you get that joke? I said bye, because you know how these things normally like rock back and forth. All right, it's not funny if I have to explain it, right? Peace out. Ah, you guys, I totally forgot we had these. I always meant to put them in the lunches. I don't know, kept forgetting, I guess. What other reason do I have? They are crab flavor peas, and Wentworth loves these little guys. It's a great little snack. I guess they're just peas, they're just crab flavored. I don't know. It's a nice little crunch to them, and yeah, I totally forgot we had them. I guess I thought I'd add that in there. Why not, you know?